Good day, everybody. We're going to finish looking at our regression section today, and we're going to start with looking at our calculators, at our TI-nSpire. We're going to look at how we can use that to do our regression and identify with the slope, the y-intercept, the coefficient of determination, and with a little bit of work, the standard deviation of our residuals. So let's jump to our calculator. Here's our data that we've been using throughout this unit on body weight compared to the backpack weight of different people. First thing I'm going to do is do our linear regression. So I go to Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculation, Linear Regression. We select our variables. Our explanatory variable is body weight. Our response variable is pack weight. And I'm going to save the regression equation. You can save it wherever you want here. I'm going to save it to F1. Let's remember that we're going to use it in just a little bit. And we want our results not to be in column B, but column C. Column B has data in it. Push OK. Here we go. So we have our y-intercept, our slope, our coefficient of determination, and our correlation. It also lists the residuals for us, but I want to know what the standard deviation of those residuals is. So I'm going to add a new column, and what I'm going to put in first is predicted, because I need to know what the predicted values are going to be so I can find the residuals and then find their standard deviation. So we're going to do equals F1 parenthesis. This means we're going to plug things into function 1. Now we press the variable button over here, and I want to plug in the different body weights. Push enter. These are the values that my linear regression model would give me for the pack weights. Add another column, call it residuals. And in the next row we push equals, and we're going to take our actual data value, which was the pack weight, and we're going to subtract the predicted. That's how we find residuals, isn't it? And notice I'm using the variables button here to select the different columns, and it automatically populates the whole list. So here is that list of residuals, and what I can do now is I can actually perform calculations on them. The way they're listed here, I can't do anything with those. Since they're in a list, now I'm good to go. I'm going to add a page, just a calculator page. I'm going to go Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculation, One Variable Stats. I'm going to do one variable stats on the residuals. Hit OK, and we have all of this stuff. Here is what I'm actually looking for. The sum of the x's squared, the sum of the residuals squared, 30.9049. Remember, to get the standard deviation of the residuals, we take the square root of that sum, 30 point, I don't quite remember what it was, 9049, and we divide by n minus 1. Well, n was 8, that means I'm going to divide by 6, push enter. There is the standard deviation for my residuals. It's unfortunate that there's no quick, dirty way that we can do it in the calculator, but we can get there fairly quickly just by doing some calculations. And we don't have to write it all down, which is nice.